Exactly. So, hello, Jane. How
Oh,
are
hello
you?
everybody. Fine. How are you?
I love the background you have in your kitchen. Is it your kitchen,
Yeah,
Jane?
my kitchen. It's my kitchen. Yeah,
Okay.
I
What?
turn my chair around.
Okay. What is there in your kitchen? Can you tell me some examples of there is and there are? Because
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
love.
sure. There is a kitchen table,
Okay, there
and
is.
are let's see, six chairs. Hmm?
Okay. So there is interesting. So I think, Jane, as far as I know, we use there is as a singular, as far as I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is for singular, and there are for
For
plural.
okay,
Yeah.
interesting. What about the negative, my friend?
Oh dear. Let's see. I think it's there
Yeah.
isn't a kitchen table.
Okay.
And the plural, do you remember, Paul? The plural?
Um, there aren't. There aren't,
Good.
I
There
think.
aren't.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also, Jane, I sometimes have difficulty because I'm an Italian speaker. My name is Paolo, okay? And I make mistakes sometimes with my articles. Like, for
Oh
example,
dear.
there are at chairs. Is that possible to say? There are at
No.
chairs. Okay.
No, it's not possible because remember, a or an is used only for singular.
Okay.
So those articles are used only for singular
Okay.
nouns. Hmm.
All right. Thanks for letting me know. And Jane, do you like IKEA? Yes or no?
No, I do. I love Ikea. Oh, IKEA. Sorry, I said the Italian. I love IKEA, and I go all the time.
Really?
And you know who else loves to go to IKEA?
Seamus.
Yes. Did you see the message? Fantastic. Okay, so um,
Heartbreak
we
for
have
him.
yes, we have a colleague who loves to go to IKEA.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to him. Hi, Seamus.
He was so
Okay,
he was so tough. He was so upset when he was like,
I
"Oh yeah, we're doing
know.
we're doing IKEA today." I did a webinar with him this morning, and he was like, "I can't wait." And then it's like me and you doing it. So
I know. I stole it from him. I did. I stole it
absolutely,
from him.
we stole a beat. All right, so Jane, let's get started, my friend.
Absolutely.
Interesting. So it says a trip to IKEA. Can you read in the focus activity, please?
Sure. Have got
Mm.
furniture and
Uh-huh.
paying in the shop. But furniture? What is furniture? Can you give me some examples of furniture, Paul?
Yeah, even if you can see in my apartment, okay, you can see actually these are from IKEA. Today I'm cleaning my bed sheets, that's why everything is empty.
Oh,
You can see
fantastic.
maybe a bed, you can see a
Yeah.
lamp. So that is
Ah,
what you call furniture. And what I like about my room is that it's very, very bright. Lots of light, which
yeah,
is
I
important.
can see that. That's great.
Absolutely. So it's like teaching, but you have the sun in your face. It's very, very nice.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, yeah. Tell me.
mm,
Tell
no,
me,
I
my
was
friend.
like, okay, well, let's come up with five examples of
Mm.
furniture.
Okay. Maybe we have two examples already. Example, there is a
Oh,
kitchen table. That's
kitchen
one.
table, kitchen table, that's furniture. Then
Chairs.
chairs,
Okay.
furniture. How about
Um.
a couch or a
Yeah, a couch,
sofa?
I think. Yeah, a couch. Jane, how do I spell couch? Because my spelling is not that good. See?
Couch.
I used to say
Couch.
H. In Ireland, we actually say H, but it's interesting to have the diversity of the language. So, cool.
Mhm.
Couch. Okay.
Okay,
And
perfect.
Sofa. What's the difference between a sofa and a couch?
I don't think there's any. Is there?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're the same. Do
They're
you
the
say,
same.
yeah, do you say sofa or couch? I often say sofa. Okay, interesting. And
I do.
that's okay. So there are some examples of Okay, so there are some examples of furniture, and then we have paying in a shop. Paying, what's paying?
Well, when you get to the end of your shopping and you go to, usually there's a cashier, and they total up all of your goods, all the things that you want to buy, and you have to pay, which usually there's many different ways we can
Mm,
pay. We can pay with cash. We can pay
mm,
with a credit card. We
mm.
can pay. We can pay with a check. We don't do
Okay,
that very
cool.
often. Yeah, but paying. You've got to pay for your goods. Hmm?
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And Jane, just like for to our audience to know later, there's a preposition. You pay in cash and you pay by card. Is that correct? You pay in cash and you pay by card.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, you pay in
Yeah,
cash.
in
Yeah. Important
and
preposition.
by credit card. Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Didn't
Okay,
even think
thank
of
you so
that.
much. All right, let's move on. So, um we have three questions. So, can you read the questions, please, my friend?
Sure. A trip to IKEA. IKEA.
IKEA, yeah.
Do you like IKEA? Why or why
Mm.
not? Do you go shopping at IKEA?
Interesting.
I'm going to
So,
start and I'm going to ask you. Number one, do you like IKEA?
I do. I think IKEA is a great place to buy furniture, and it is not so expensive. For example,
Oh,
last week,
nice.
I went to IKEA or IKEA. I don't know how to say it. And I bought this small white lamp because it goes with my room to make it bright.
Oh, you did? Oh, nice. It's a very nice little lamp. I
Yeah.
like it.
So I'm a big fan of white. I need white, so I'm happy that the room is just bright. That's important for me.
Yeah, you like light.
Um, Absolutely. Okay, and Jane, what about you? Do you like IKEA? I think you do.
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
go maybe once every 2 months. And
You go on weekends.
sometimes I just walk around and I get ideas.
Oh,
And sometimes I go to buy things. But yeah,
okay.
I like IKEA. I like it a lot. I think it's a genius. Some of the things are just fantastic. And
For sure.
also, it's not too expensive.
No, it's not.
And
It's not too
I think
expensive.
it's okay if you have a couple of pieces in your
Mm,
house. I wouldn't necessarily buy everything there,
that's that's a good
but
point.
I have some pieces, and I buy a lot of things for the kitchen at IKEA.
Okay. Interesting. Jane, what was the last thing you bought in IKEA?
The last thing I bought were wine glasses.
Ah,
Wine glasses.
a good idea. Absolutely. Do you like
Yeah,
drinking wine?
I do. Absolutely.
Me too. What's your
You,
favorite one? Sorry, Jane,
oh,
can you repeat your question, please?
I said you too, huh?
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Good. Oh, awesome. It's fun.
And what is your favorite wine and why?
I love red wine.
Okay.
And I also like white wine, but white wine is more for the summer for me.
Okay.
And I don't have. I like to try different types of wine. I don't have one particular favorite type, but I try lots of different ones. So
Okay, interesting. I, for example, I don't generally drink, but I do love a glass of Chianti. I think
oh
that is my favorite wine. It is really, really nice to have maybe if you're having a pasta and just a little bit of wine on the side just to have the full
absolutely
Italian experience.
fantastic. Yes, fantastic. So,
Interesting.
so you do go shopping at Ikea. IKEA.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get there, Paul, from your apartment?
That's a good question. I travel by tram because I don't drive. I'm a danger to society, Jane, if I drive because
No.
I'm very, very clumsy.
So,
So it's better that I don't drive because it's good for society. It's better. It's better.
okay, so you take the tram, but where do you like the tram? Does it go right to Osmanoro?
Yes, it does. It goes there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's fantastic. Okay. So, shall we go on with the next slide?
We will, Jane. Absolutely. Okay. Here we have description, which goes with room. Okay. So I will read the letters and then Jane, you can read the numbers. Okay. Now, Jane, you need to
Great.
help me with my pronunciation because it's kind of terrible. I'm Irish, half Italian, and sometimes I don't pronounce my words very well. Okay. So, uh,
Okay.
number one, um, bedroom. Bedroom or bedroom?
Bedroom.
Ah, okay. The
No,
stress is on the first.
bedroom.
Bedroom.
Stress
Okay.
is on the first part of the word. Bedroom.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Uh, living room. Correct. Living
Correct.
room. Okay.
Correct. Hmm.
Bathroom.
Perfect.
Bathroom. Dining room.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay. Next. Chicken.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Chicken. Chicken.
Ki- No, it's kitchen. Kitchen.
Really? I thought chicken.
No, it's not a chicken. It's kitchen.
Why? What's the difference between chicken and kitchen?
Well, chicken is an animal that you find on the farm.
Ah,
Huh?
okay. So chicken
Kitchen.
equals interesting. Thanks. I always confuse the pronunciation between chicken and kitchen. Oh, okay.
Right.
So chicken equals an animal and oh, okay, kitchen is a place in your house. Okay, thanks, Jane.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
you're
Where
a
you
really good
cook.
you're a really good
Thank
teacher.
you.
You're my favorite
Thank
teacher. I
you.
just wanted to tell you that.
Yay. With lots of fun.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Okay, thank you so much, Jane. So a kitchen is a place in your house and a chicken is an animal. All right.
Okay.
And let's see. Um, garden.
Good.
Garden.
Garden. Good.
What is a garden, Jane? And do you have a garden?
Okay. So a garden is a place where you grow fruits and vegetables and flowers. Okay.
Ah, interesting.
Mm, okay. Um, many
Balcony.
Italian
Oh, sorry.
balcony
No,
is
no,
like
no, no. Continue talking. Sorry. Excuse me. Bad student.
no,
Bad student.
no,
Interrupting you.
no, no. So balcony is a place where you can go out of your home and it's outside and it's just a small little area above ground,
Mm.
where you can actually step outside and usually it has a railing around it, a balcony.
Ah,
Mm,
interesting. And look, Jane, if you
mhm.
can see, we have a viewer. I wonder if they are listening. Feel free to comment and tell us where you're from.
Oh,
Oh,
nope. Oh, we
gone
lost them,
again.
I think.
We're not
Okay,
popular.
so
Please
all right,
say.
so I the bedroom, okay, and what will we match that with? Let me read the ones on the right. Okay,
Go for
number
it.
one,
Go for it.
you can have a shower here or wash your hands.
Okay,
Number two,
brilliant.
a good place to watch TV or relax. Number
Brilliant.
three, this is where you sleep. Number
Okay.
four, a place to look at the city.
Ah,
Hmm.
interesting.
Number five, have here you can sunbathe and grow plants.
Ah, brilliant.
Six, in this room you can have lunch or dinner.
Interesting.
Seven, in this room you usually cook and prepare food. Hi,
Wow.
Monica from Spain. Oh, Monica,
Interesting.
we are so happy to have you today.
Absolutely. As I
Fantastic.
said, we have a, I think we have a My English school in Valencia as well.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's probably the reason why we have some Spanish students as well. It's good to have a variety, of course. And hello to anyone in Spain as well. You're more than welcome to listen. That's nice.
Okay, so the matching.
Okay, and Monica, feel free to tell us if you like IKEA, if tell us about your experience. Do you go there? And if you've any questions on the pronunciation of kitchen or chicken or balcony or dining room, let us know. Okay? We can
Absolutely.
get confused sometimes. Absolutely. So thank you so much. Okay, so Jane, what do you think the answer is?
This is where you sleep. So bedroom, this is where you sleep.
Brilliant. Yeah. So A is we call. Oh, it's different here. Okay, so one is C and two is B. Okay, interesting. Okay, so one
Oh,
is
okay, we
C and
start.
two is B.
Okay. All right, we start with the numbers. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I thought it was
So
going to be the matching, as
I know,
always.
me
Like
too.
when it goes to the line.
Yes, you never know. So,
Mm,
Monica, can you tell us number three? This is where you sleep. What letter is that? I just said
oh,
it, but
interesting. We'll give her a
all
chance.
right. Yeah.
What's your favorite room in your house, Jim? Or Jane, not Jim, Jane.
Do I
What's
look
your
like
favorite
a
room in?
gym?
No, 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 no. What's your favorite room?
My my favorite room, I think, is the living room. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the living room. Yeah, I do. I love the
Okay.
living room.
What do you
And do you
normally do in your living room?
I watch a lot of TV. I know it's
Yeah.
terrible.
No, it's not. TV is
Um,
okay.
so tell me, what is your favorite room in the house?
It's the room I'm in now. I'm very lucky because in my apartment there's supposed to be 5 people, but because of the virus, two had to leave. One of them was Henny, who was my friend from Germany. She basically
Oh,
was instructed to go back, and this room was left free, and it's actually the most beautiful room in the flat because a lot of light comes in. So it's
nice.
nice to have. So I've kind of converted this into uh, I've converted it into like my work space.
Nice. Look,
Brilliant.
Monica, brilliant. bedroom. And then she went ahead and also commented on what we're talking about. You want to read that, Paul?
Yeah, so it says my favorite room. And look, Jane, she's spelling with American English, which is pretty cool as well.
Thank you. Woohoo!
So my favorite room is the kitchen. Both, it's very good structure, no? Considering it's a
Nice.
level
Perfect.
45. Both for
Perfect.
cooking and eating.
Monica, well done. Oh, look at
Oh,
you wrote Henny. That's very
I know.
sweet.
I'm
Monica.
loving the emojis, Monica. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
All right,
They're
Monica,
very,
we are
very,
loving this.
very, 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 very artistic. I must say, brilliant, brilliant.
Yes. Brilliant. Okay,
Okay.
let's go on to the next one. A place to look at the city. What could that be?
I wonder what the answer is. Hmm. I
I
remember before I had this amazing view, Jane. It was where I used to live in Granada. It was a view of trees, and I had my own balcony, and I could just sit out in the
really?
sun. Yeah, oh, it was like the perfect house in Granada. I had like a nice terrace. I had my own balcony. I had my own bathroom. We had our own living room. We had our own kitchen. It was outstanding. And I was only
No.
paying in Granada because it's super cheap. I was only paying like 200 and I think it was 240 a month for everything. It was crazy. Because
Wow. Spain.
in the
Spain is Monica. Spain is the best. Let's be
mm,
honest. Spain
it
is just
is
amazing.
it is
It
beautiful.
really is. Okay, so
Mm.
she gave me the answer, Monica. Balcony. Yes, a balcony. Well done.
She's on fire today, I must say.
Yeah, she's on
Doing
fire.
really well. Excellent.
Okay,
Okay.
next one.
Kitchen. I think generally speaking, Jane, it sounds a bit boring here, but there are more slides. Don't worry. We knows the answer, so we'll just move on. Okay,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah, that's
just
fine.
yeah. So
Sure.
here you can sunbathe and grow plants, which is F. In this room, you can have lunch or dinner, and in this room, you can usually cook or prepare food. Interesting.
Can you
Jane,
just give
have you
me
ever
once again the pronunciation of the place where you can have lunch or dinner?
chicken
No, not that one. Where a separate room for eating.
kitchen
No, 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 no. The
dining room?
dining room. Oh my
Dining
gosh.
room. Dining room.
Let's go on. Okay, let's go
Or
on.
you can have later. I'm going to eat chicken. Later. I'm going to eat chicken in the kitchen. Ha ha ha! Very funny.
Oh, I love that. Nice. Well done.
Okay, so Monica
Okay.
says Italy is better according to my stomach. That is interesting.
Oh, interesting. But Spain, I think Spain is fabulous.
Why do you
Mm,
like Spain, Jane?
I think it's an easier place to live. I really do. I think it's beautiful. I think they take great care of their cities.
They do.
Transportation is good. It's cheaper, and I think the people are fantastic in Spain. I think they're more open than the Italians.
Interesting. And
I'll be honest with
have
you.
you been? Have you been?
I have, but just on vacation. But I have a very close friend of mine that lives. He was in Florence for years, and then he moved to Valencia.
Ah,
And let me tell you, he's like, it is so great. Mm?
okay. Interesting. So you haven't really visited much, no? Well, I would recommend Jane.
I,
I'd
I've been
recommend
to
you.
Valencia, and I've been
Ah,
to Madrid, and I've been to Barcelona. I would like to go to Seville.
you should. Maybe we could go together, you know? We
Maybe
could do
we
a
could
little
something
stupid
like that.
Asper
Yeah.
vacation. Oh, you'd have the time of your life. And also, Jane, I recommend you. This city is unknown. I recommend you to go to Zaragoza because it's a
Oh.
beautiful city, and it's quite open-minded, and they have a really, really nice castle if you go to the city center. And that's unusual because in Spain, you wouldn't think Zaragoza of all places. And also, of course, Granada. You would fall in love with the city.
Oh, I know. I can't. I need to go in the next year. Mm.
Ah, interesting.
Monica, where are you from? Monica, where are you from in Spain? Where are
Yeah, that
you
would be
from?
interesting. You almost got it, Paul. Keep trying. Thanks, Monica. A bit of encouragement. That's nice. Interesting.
Okay, let's go on to the next slide.
Yeah, working on it. Okay. Ah, interesting. Okay, so Jane. Oh, the
Yeah.
slide is gone a bit
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Doesn't
You can
matter.
just
In a-
no. Go ahead and just use you if you can pull it up and see it. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Yeah, no worries. But in the moment, the structure, I'll load it there again in a second. The
Okay.
structure is have got. So while I try and
Ooh.
upload the screen, can you please explain to Monica and our viewers the structure of have got? And Monica, maybe you can tell us what you have got in your apartment in Italy, for example. Okay, so Jane, can you explain when we use have got, please? And do you have the little difference?
Okay. Well, have got we use when we talk about things that are in our possession. Okay. So
Mm.
I have got a dog. Okay. I've
Oh
got
yeah.
I've got a sofa. I've got two sofas.
Ah,
Huh? So just things in your
cool.
possession. That's when we use it. Okay. And do you
Ah,
have is
okay.
the
Interesting.
question. The question is not have you got, but the question is do you have? Okay?
Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay,
Okay.
and Jane, can you see the screen now?
Yes, it looks great. Thank you, Paul.
No worries. I was a bit worried there. Technology sometimes is not on our side, but we're doing okay. Ah, okay. Look, Jane, it says,
I
I'm from
know. I
Zaragoza.
said it.
You
Ah, it's
should.
so
Ah,
funny.
nice modal verb. Excellent. Her language is definitely above 4 and 5.
Yes, yes, exactly. Huh?
It is.
Monica. No, definitely. Mm.
She's on fire today. Okay. Ah, so it reads, my apartment has got a kitchen, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a balcony. Okay. So,
Mhm.
Monica, if you want to practice your writing structure, you could say, for example, my apartment has got, okay, a or an or no, if it's plural, no articles, okay? So feel free to write and we can correct you if you want, okay? Okay, interesting. Jane, what you said your daughter lives in America, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, can you describe her apartment or where she lives?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I no, I can't because I
Okay,
can pretend.
okay,
All
yeah,
right, so
yeah, I can
her
imagine.
apartment has got a kitchen,
Yeah,
two two bedrooms,
yeah,
two bathrooms,
yeah.
a living room,
Living room.
and that's it.
Cool. That's a nice
That's her.
apartment. Lucky for her. And
Yeah.
does she live alone?
No, she's got a roommate.
Oh, okay. And what about you, Jane? Do you live alone or do you live with your family in Florence?
I live right now with my daughter and my son. Hmm?
Ah, excellent. And do
And
they
my
like
dog.
Florence? Oh, I
Well,
love dogs.
She's lovely. They were born in Florence, so for them it's home. Hello, I've lost you. Hello. Okay, so I guess I am talking to Monica. Monica, can I read what you wrote? You wrote, um, you wrote, apartment has got a kitchen so small, always bump my flatmates every time we're cooking at the same time. Really, Monica, fantastic. You bump nice phrasal verb. How many flatmates do you live with? How many flatmates do you live with? Hmm? So let me describe now my home here in Florence. I've got a kitchen, a living room. I've got 3 bedrooms. No, I've got 4 bedrooms. Yeah, we lost Paul. I'm sorry. We have lots of technical issues. I'm sorry, Monica. Just be patient and we're going to keep going. And I'm going to pull up slides right and we're going to wait for Paul to get back into this. I know. Let me just pull up the slides here. And I've got, what else do I have? I've got a garden and I've got these. I've got a big house, absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. That. Hello.
Um, let's see. Okay. So,
I'm back
Monica,
again. Apologies about that.
tell me about your apartment where you live. Can you tell me about this? We've got Paul who's coming back. You can see him. I live
Yeah,
with, okay,
sorry about that.
another Spanish girl. Monica, what what do you do? What is your student or are you what is your job? And oh,
Yeah,
so glad you're back. Can you hear me?
yeah. Sorry. As I said,
Too.
yeah,
You're
it doesn't
back.
matter. It just sometimes when when people are turning on the too much electricity in the apartment, the power goes.
All right. I'm sorry for you. All right, so let's continue. She says, I live with another Spanish girl and a German girl. Perfect. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. Paul. I'm studying. Wow. Okay, Monica, you said my apartment is lacking a garden. Right now enhancing. Fantastic words and vocabulary is exceptional. I'm studying medical right, that important thing to be studying. Actually, they probably will need you. Are you stuck at home with the routine? So let me see difficulty.
Yeah, I am. Sorry. Here I am again. Apologies, guys.
I'm not able to pull that up. Okay. All right, so
Hello
let's go
again.
ahead and talk. I'm gonna from a different part. I know you don't see any slides. I'm gonna go ahead and do it verbally. Tell me about home. Where are you from? You said area. Tell for me what's your house. So you could rot room, dining room. So let's go
She's
out.
studying medicine, Jane. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Building things that you're going to find in your kitchen. Let's brainstorming. Find kitchen, for example, table. Table. What else do we find? Hello, back again.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah,
Hello,
I can
Paul.
hear you. Can
You hear me?
you hear me? Yeah, I
Hello,
can hear you
Paul.
perfectly.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so let's slide. Yes, I can. Okay, let's slide.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Just the connection again. The power. It's not the internet. It's the power keeps coming on and off. Okay. So let's move on
No
very
problem.
quickly. We'll move on. Apologies, guys. Again, this happens.
No
This
problem.
is why we have two teachers doing webinars. Okay. So basically, it says, put these furnitures into the right room.
Okay, put these pieces of furniture into the right room. All right, so we
Exactly.
start with sofa. Where do we find the sofa? Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living room, balcony,
Balcony.
or garden.
Okay.
Okay, so it's in the living room. Fantastic.
Okay.
Next word.
Interesting. Oven. Where do you think we put the oven?
I think the oven is going to go into the kitchen.
Very good. Excellent. And the coffee table?
Ooh, living room.
Brilliant. Excellent. And the fridge?
Kitchen.
Excellent. Not chicken, kitchen. Okay, thanks. And
No problem.
wardrobe?
I think that goes in the bedroom.
Brilliant. Excellent. And the shower?
I think that's the bathroom.
Absolutely, Jane. That's correct. And Let's see. Dishwasher.
Kitchen.
Brilliant. Excellent. And table.
I think that's going to be in the kitchen.
Brilliant. Excellent. And a bookshelf.
Oh, look, you also have a table in the living room, and you can have
Yeah.
one in the balcony. That's perfect. Okay, yeah, I
Very
agree.
good.
I agree.
Excellent.
Okay.
And a bathtub.
Bathtub is in the bathroom. Definitely in the bathroom.
Very good. And bedside table.
Oh, that one's in the bedroom.
Brilliant. And a sink.
Kitchen and bathroom.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. And then we have barbecue.
I think that's going to be in the balcony or the garden.
Absolutely. And Jane, do you like having barbecues? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm great at barbecue. I do
Cool. In
a
the
very
summer.
nice. Yes. So, Paul, what we're going to do is when we're out of quarantine, I'm going to do a huge barbecue here, and everybody's going to come to celebrate.
Absolutely.
That's
I
what
would
I'm
love
going
to
to do.
come.
Absolutely. I will invite you, and we will have a barbecue at my house.
Absolutely. Actually, I think my landlord told me that he has a flat available in the summer, and I would like to maybe move into the flat because it has a garden. Now more than ever.
Oh, honey, I think you're right
Mm,
because this just shows you that if everything is okay, it's okay to be in that kind of situation. But right now, boy,
mm.
it's tough.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they are all the different things, guys, you can see in a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living room, balcony, and garden. Jane here is our expert. She's a big fan of IKEA. So, Jane, thank you so much for
Oh, no
telling us the
problem.
answers.
Okay. Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay. So here, Jane, we have the questions with has got. Okay.
Okay.
Perhaps you're not familiar. Are you familiar to have got? Because I was speaking to Terry yesterday, and she says, generally speaking, in America, you guys basically use "do you have." It's unusual for you to say "have you got." Is that true
Yeah.
or
Yeah, absolutely. It's very much a British form. We say, "Do you have?" In fact, at the
cool?
beginning of the lesson, I would prefer, "Do you have?"
Yeah.
That's true.
So maybe we can just for listeners, and I think Monica maybe is finished listening, but thank you so much for your contribution. Maybe we can practice using the "do you have" structure. I know it's based on "have got," but just because it's good that our students have American English and British English at the same time.
Oh, that sounds like a
Personally,
good idea. Hmm.
personally, I prefer "do you have" because I think grammatically speaking, it makes more sense. Like "have you got," I associate it with the present perfect because it's confusing to our students.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's do this. Let's ask and answer questions to each other.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start and I'm gonna ask you, what has your bedroom got?
My bedroom has got, okay, as you can see, a lamp, two pillows, a blanket, and a wardrobe. And you?
Oh,
What has
nice.
your bedroom got?
It's got
Very good.
a bed, two bedside tables, uh, three lamps,
Lamps, okay.
a ward, a wardrobe,
A wardrobe, yeah.
a sofa,
A sofa,
and
interesting.
a yeah, and a rug.
And a rug.
Hmm.
Interesting. Jane, what is a rug?
Yeah.
A rug is like a small carpet, right?
Yeah. Usually a carpet, usually, not always, but usually a carpet is what the Italians would call moquette. It's
Okay.
from wall to wall, right? It
Okay.
covers all the floor. a carpet.
Interesting.
And a rug is usually smaller.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know, Jane. Interesting.
Oh, great.
So, guys, just as Jane was speaking, it's an interesting point to say it's got. Okay. So, it's got is basically how native speakers speak. We always use contractions. Okay.
Mhm.
Especially when we use I've got or I have. For example, we say in English, it sounds natural to say I've a dog. Well, I have a dog or I have a dog, Jane. What do you think? I have a dog or I have a dog? What do you think sounds better? I have a dog,
You
I
know what I would
suppose.
say? I have a dog, yeah, or I've
Yeah.
got a dog.
Yeah.
I
I've
probably,
got.
I think we use got or get and got a lot. So I think most Americans at least use that for things that they have.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
Don't you
It's
think?
just.
I mean, I do think
Yeah.
The British would say I have, right? I have a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. I think it
No?
sounds better to say I have a dog. Like I have a dog called, yeah, which is true. I have a dog. I have a dog called Billy, actually, which is true.
Okay. All right, but
What's the name?
I think I probably would say I've got a dog. I've got a dog
Mm,
called Tilly. Not Billy,
Tilly.
but Tilly. Tilly.
Ah, really?
Matilde. Yeah.
Ah, Matilda. Interesting. What type of oh, sorry about the noise in the background.
That's okay.
What type of a dog do you have, Jane?
Well, she is a mix, right? She's not a pure breed. And I got her in September.
Did you find her?
No, I went to like a kennel or a
Okay.
association and I got her and she's amazing. She's adorable.
Yeah.
She's small. She's very small.
But you know what though? I think
Very.
dogs, especially in these times, are so important. Like you really
Oh,
value their companionship now more than ever.
oh my gosh. Like, so agree with you. Even my children said to me, thank God we have her.
I know.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dogs
Lots of the pet
are
therapy.
Yeah, dogs are essential, and I think they kind of make you feel happier in these times for sure.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
I wish I had one because then I could just go for a walk wherever I wanted to without worrying so much.
Well, okay, so there is an association that just posted for if you can get them, adopt them right now from the
Uh,
kennels, from which could be an idea. I mean, if you've got
mm,
to go another, I don't know how many months.
yeah, we could do that for sure. Interesting. Okay, so Jane, let's do a little recap of the lesson, and
Okay,
then we
sounds
can
good.
go. So, guys, at the start of the lesson, Jane gave some really good examples of there is a kitchen. Okay, so there are 4 chairs. So just be careful with your singular and your plurals. Okay, we also discovered that couch and sofa are basically the same thing.
Mhm.
Don't confuse. So, can you tell them the difference between a chicken and a kitchen?
Well, a chicken is an animal. Okay, you find it on the farm and we
Very
eat
good.
it. Okay,
Exactly.
and a kitchen is a room in the house where we prepare food and we eat food.
Interesting.
A lot of people eat in their kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Monica just told us some examples. My favorite room is the kitchen, both for cooking and eating, which is a nice structure.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then we just had some examples of have got. And remember that it's got is a contraction. And I've got a dog and I have a dog called Billy. So there are different forms. Okay. So, guys, that is it for today's lesson. I'm sorry about my technological problems, but it's live. It happens. You've had another lesson. and stay tuned for more. Thank you so much. And
Okay.
thank you, Jane,
Thank
for your
you.
help.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to end this broadcast.